Your Chris 6 weather forecast.
Well, folks, for the last couple of days, we've been watching Tropical Disturbance 98L migrate across the northwestern Gulf of Mexico. It made landfall in the east end of Corpus Christi Bay about 7 a.m., but has continued a westerly track 8 to 10 miles an hour ever since. And now the center of circulation directly over Laredo, continuing in westward motion on into Mexico. But look at the breadth of this system with spiral bands extending all the way across into the Gulf of Mexico near Rockport and southward all the way into Mexico near McAllen. There's a lot going on here, and it continues to be an issue because of the heavy rain that already has fallen. Not only do we see 4 to 6 inches of rain here in the immediate coastal bend area, but down to the south of Falfurrias, 12 to 14 inches of rain had accumulated, and that's going to have a direct impact on their flash flood risk further down to the south. Right now, we're looking at this a little over 2.18 inches of rain officially fell at Corpus Christi International Airport, a high of 79 degrees, morning low of 75, but we're still 6.5 inches in deficit of rainfall for the year. Now, if you're heading out to the coastal waters tomorrow, be advised it's still going to be rough and tumble, especially during the morning hours as these spiral bands continue to work their way inland. Mostly cloudy, breezy, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly during the morning hours. You'll actually see a little bit of sun in the afternoon, a high in the middle 80s, the water at 87 degrees, and it will be breezy. East-southeast wind 13 to 25 knots is going to make for slightly choppy to occasionally choppy bay and 3 to 5 foot seas. I anticipate small craft should be exercising caution, might even be another small craft advisory posted as we had today. However, the big change is going to be in temperatures. Right now, 70s over much of South Texas, 80s and even some 90s continuing over North and Northwest Texas. But around here, the rain cooling has been the dominant factor, and all the moisture lingering around is holding temperatures in the middle to upper 70s for the most part. Winds are dying down a little bit as well, and that's a good thing because there were some peak gusts near 40 miles an hour with that band that came through during the late afternoon and early evening hours. Now, temperatures are going to hold about steady in the middle to upper 70s overnight tonight with lower 80s along the coastline, but you're still going to have a stormy, cloudy night out there and a stormy start to the day tomorrow. The winds are going to be gradually dying down, but you'll see just enough sun in the afternoon to allow temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. And the humidity will still be a factor all week long with dew points in the mid-70s to upper 70s near 80 towards the second half of the week, so it's going to be sweltering out there. Here's the position of that upper level disturbance. That surface reflection is that tropical disturbance, and underneath that you can see the whole system working its way westward into Mexico and continuing to do so in the next couple of days. In the meantime, things begin to clear out around here, but here comes another system working down from the north and joining up with another tropical wave to the south. So by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have another opportunity for rain across the coastal bend. Now, over the next 12 to 18 hours, we see that system retreat off, but still, notice, Monday, 5 a.m., a band of thunderstorms still causing potential heavy rain across portions of the western coastal bend. We'll see that continue with another trailing system coming in by mid to late afternoon, so we won't be completely done with this until sometime in the afternoon on Monday. How much rain are we talking about? Let's take a look. We're going to run this out to where you can see the accumulated rainfall total through much of Monday, and you're still looking at 3 to 4 inches in portions of the northern end of our coastal bend area, 1 to 2 inches elsewhere, and piling up in the west central area as well. So we're not out of this yet. Continue to watch those streams and rivers, and towards the end of the week, our next rain opportunity could be another significant one that we'll have to keep up on. Over an inch of rain anticipated in some areas. Here's what it looks like on the satellite radar loop. You can see that slug of moisture still coming across the coastal bend, and that's going to continue to be afflicting us overnight tonight, so be prepared for that. If you have to drive out there, turn around, don't drown if you see water over the road. Remember, a foot of water will float a car, 2 feet of water will sweep away an SUV, and if there's a barricade there, don't drive around it. If water's over the road, you don't know how deep the water is. You don't even know if the road is there. So keep that in mind, especially at night. Join the Coastal Bend Weather Watchers and give us your photos and videos on Facebook. We really need that. We'd like to have you join us in our endeavors here. There's your drought. Let's see if we can do something about that over the next week or so. We're looking at below normal temperatures next week and above normal rain chances. So there's some good news out there. We may get through this drought yet. And now we have that flood advisory just posted for these northern areas, along with a special marine warning. Alrighty, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast, and what you're going to see is rain and thunderstorms tonight and first of tomorrow, and then another chance towards the end of the week.